That's where I wrote that we finished. There's the pencil. So let's just pick it up. Just do the best I can with this because it's so late. Va'az yakanzu kol ha'mocha negadlus. Mocha negadlus ane kroyim chayim. Now, where do we come from before that? Let's go back over to Kuf Mem Bet. Just read on the Kuf Mem Aleph. Let's read the top because I really haven't looked at it. V'shnei inyanim elu heim chuzim yachad. Ki tam ha'tachtam gorem al ha'elyon. So what are we talking about here? Ki l'chach hutzrach lachzoch at the beginnes tlas klilim betlas. V'zem ha'sha'amar b'yecheskel v'a'avor al lachol. Ve'elecho mispossesses b'demayach. And I will find you wallowing in your blood. That is to say, somebody sibis yuscha mispossesses ba'avodas cautious b'chomer lebenim, who besibis the mechos because of your blood. Because of these 10 damim, and we're talking about the levushim now of the mochim. Shehem ha'meirin b'spashtim b'zer anpen l'chein yesh his gavros v'yanika ela kitzayin b'hem, that they're able to really get a hold there. V'lechein nisba'arach l'sha'aved as yisarach v'eilach. So therefore, the strengthening of the sha'aved as yisarach v'eilach avodas cautious would become more indentured. Because he says now you're going to be able to live through your blood, and we're talking about the 44s now. Because of them, that's the reason for the shivut. This is the solution. Let's see, right, in place of because of the fact that that's all that's there and they're able to get a hold of that. Is that what he wants to say? Another kind of chayim comes out. This is a chayim from a higher place, and that causes the zeranpin to grow. Shehem sod ekya havaya ekya. Now, what is that? So we're talking about what? K'mavur v'tzleinu. Ayetei chayim elu teitzach min hagalus. So therefore, the fish is shnei bechinus damim heim, because there are 2 different types of blood. Dam tohor v'dam tomei. But the chen, kafel v'omer, so therefore he doubles the language. He wants to shnei pa'amim b'demayach hayi. B'demayach hayi v'gam nirmaz b'midat b'demayach ke'iloch b'amar beis damecho, as if he's saying 2 different types of blood. It's the same thing as saying that. So he says, going back to number Kuf Mem Daled, that's where we stopped the last time. V'oz yakonzu bo mochin the godlos hanei kroyim chayim shehem sod ekya havaya ekya. Kamavur etzleinu. So maybe I'm missing that. Here it says, Yedei chayim elu teitze min agalus. Chayim sheyimshaku bo al yedei hagadlus hu sod hashemos ekya havaya ekya. So what is that? Ha'olun kamis b'chayim, because that's the gematria of chayim. So that's what comes in. He says, V'shemos elu heim achius shall hazer adben. Kamosha his bar b'kavanas tefillin shall rosh, as we explained over there too. He says b'shemos elu, the chiyus comes from there, but the tefillin shall rosh. Sheshemos elu nekroim b'chai amelech shehu hazer anpin v'al yedei shemos elu shehem kamizbech b'chayim yadzachim in the galus. That's how we came out of galus. So he said by these 3 names, it's 3, okay. So let me see what I'm missing here. Get down to the bottom of the page, and since Sheshnei Sheshnei bechinos damim hem, since there are two different kinds of dam, tahor dam dam tameh. L'kach, so l'chein, chakafel v'om shnei pa'amim, so we say it twice. B'demayach hayi, v'gam nirmaz b'midas b'demayach, ka'ilo omer b'beis damecha. So b'demayach is like plural. The fish hoye meirin b'zer anpin shnei mini damim. Shehem dam tameh v'dam tahor, k'mo shehiz boyer la'el shel levushech ha'chasidim ha'asadim, nikroim dam tahor, as we said before, v'levushech ha'gavuros nikroim dam tameh. V'tachein omer b'shnei pa'amim b'demayach chayim chayi, so that phrase there, and the word chayim that he said that, I don't think I saw anywhere previously where they said that this is the bochim that come in are havaya ekya havaya. I don't think I saw that before. I don't know. Lirmoz al shnei mini damim. So the fact we have a plural phrase there. V'gam nirmoz bechinas b'demayach b'loshen beis damecho dahainu shnei damim damecho shnei mini damim. Now let's go on to number kuf mem vav. Is daki elu atzman hem sod maj amazal shehem shnei damim hem dam pesach b'dam mila. So this is b'dam pesach b'dam mila romazim al shnei mini damim shehem dam tameh b'dam tahor shehem devushech hachasada b'levushech hagavuros. But Inyan, who's like this, ki dam mila hem dam tahor, ki hem min chesed hamizgal rebepum b'dam which is Yisod the chura, the vushech hachasadim nikroim dam tahor lefi shemavur b'zorah kodesh hachasadim bizgal b'ficha Yisod v'lechein nikroim dam tahor. So I'm not really sure the metaphor here between that, the fact that they're revealed at the Yisod, they're called dam tahor. He says, because let's see, dam tahor v'od shazer anpin hare lokeach as a chamisha chasan in the atzba v'lechein ha'arash of a Yisod. So therefore, now he says the radiance is coming out of the Yisod, ha'dachar nikra dam tahor shehem shel chasadim. So he said, look, a couple of things here. He says, one is that it sounds like he keeps the chasadim, but the ha'ara goes to the nukva. That's what it sounds like. B'dam pesach, what's that? Who connected the gevura shehem benuk k'noida, which is where you find them in the nuk. He saw the pesach who benuk k'nizker v'sefer hazoler, v'asiva v'zecha v'tiknuch amasadra v'chagada pasuk zecha be'emsa seder hagada leil pesach. So they put in the middle. Let's see what he means here. He says dam pesach, the dam that comes from pesach. Ramas the levushach hagavuros kevan shechazer anpen noisen as a gavuros lenuk. Be'ubechinas a pesach hu be'ubechinas nuk. Really? K'mavur b'zorah kodesh. V'lechein nikra dam ha-pesach al shem al-levushech ha-gavuros. So therefore, pesach, that blood, is talking about the 44 that comes out of the gavuros. The kevan shepasuk zecha b'demayach hayihu romez al damim shechoy b'spashnim b'zer anpin b'galus mitzrayim. So therefore they're over here. Now the connection as to why they're considered to be female just by itself is still left a little bit unanswered. Let's go on a little bit more. So he said, "V'nimsa ki inyan geulas galus Mitzrayim hoya al yedecha v'neis gadol ma'od v'zecha v'inyan gedulas neis yitzias Mitzrayim." So im Mitzrayim uparo hoya kol kach achuzin mushroshim liyanech memendaz elnya dezer anpen ad shegarm lachsor zer anpen besod of ha'ivor besod tlas klila betlas shehi bechinas betachlis ha'miut v'hirohim she'ein lamata b'menu. So this is really what the ultimate purpose is, to limit them and really more limitation she'ein lamata b'menu. There's nothing lower, to a place where they're very, very low. Gulas Mitzrayim Kol Yenes Golda Ma'od Lefi Shebetachila Bizman Galus, because at the beginning, at the time of the Galus, Klipos Mitzrayim, the Klipos Mitzrayim Shechoisa Chusa Begorim Dezer Anpen Choisa Yonekes Bedas Dezer Anpen. So therefore, Chutzrak Ma'atzel Lachzer Es Dezer Anpen Lebechinas Ivor, to bring it back to the aspect of Ivor. Shehu Tachlis Miyut and Vakatnis Sheyaho Lichios Dezer Anpen. Okay, we have another few minutes. He said, "V'chutzrak Ma'atzel Elyon Lachzer Laholi Dezer Anpen." The Matzel has to generate this geula. So, and how does this happen? He said, "Laholi dezer anpen lahagdila betachlis achron shel hagdo shel hagada kadei sheyizbato yinikas kitzonim misham machbas tokas or hagada rahu ba'al yedei came yadzer b'midagalus." And this is how we got out of the galus. So let's see what he means. He says, "Kadei l'gol as Yisrael b'Mitzrayim." Below as a zer anpen bebechinas iver below sheyanko hakali memenu. So he says, zer anpen, he has to be brought out for the bechinas of ivor. He said, "Hutrachol hagdilu b'pam achas ad tachlis hagdola." So it has to be one time that he gets bursts out, like breaks out. Sha'az ayedecha be'or hagoda v'chamumach v'gadolim yizbatlo hakali legamri v'lo yuchlu liyanek b'menu rak achar kach liten lo as bechinas hakatnas v'kol zecha v'hoya nichlal b'neis shal yitzias Mitzrayim. So now we look at one more little thing here, down here, because there's an arichas coming up over there. So he writes on number Kaf down at the Shefa. I didn't read this before. Let's see what it says. He says, what's he trying to say? He grows only up to the level of Gadlus Sheni. Now he used the word, he says, B'tachlis Achron Shel Hagdola. I think I read the Haggadah. I think I read it wrong. So he says, B'tachlis Hagdola, who Gadlus Shlishi, is really to reach the highest level. So Hanigdach B'kol Shabbos B'mincha, which is what happens every Shabbos at Mincha time. V'chein Zecha Hazer Anpen V'zewir Hazer Anpen Atzmo. Shekiba Lamochan the Gadla B'Pesach, that he got these Mochan the Gadlus on Pesach time. Nishlam Tachlis Agdalosach B'Shvuas. That's when it comes about, not over here. So he's been pakpek on the Lashon. K'shemekaba Mochan the Gadlus Shlishi V'tzarach Ion Lama Kosav Kan HaHagada Hiskada B'Tachlis Agdola. So ultimately, it sounds like he reaches the highest possible level. There's not much I could do over here. It's an arichos. I could try to start it. We could just hear what it sounds like. So he says, this is Hakdama, the droshi, but the second drush. So this we went through the first drush. And so we have with that the mochin and the slumming. Now, I started looking a little bit at at what we call it the Siras Omer. And that's the 7th drush, actually, I think, in this series. And maybe we'll go to that after this, because it says some arichos to it. Let's see what it says, though. That's it? Time's done. Okay.